Your doctor told you to eat healthy, so you switched to orange juice every morning. But here's what nobody warned you about. That single glass of packaged OJ spikes your blood sugar faster than a can of soda. And if you're over 60, that spike is even more dangerous. Stay with me, because in the next 10 minutes I'm going to show you the one drink that actually lowers blood sugar within minutes, and it costs less than $1 a day. And if you stay until minute 8, I'll share a bonus herbal tea recipe that works while you sleep. Don't go anywhere. Here's the reality. After age 60, your body processes sugar completely differently than it did in your 40s. Your pancreas responds more slowly to glucose spikes. Your insulin sensitivity drops. Even a single high-sugar drink can keep your blood sugar elevated for 3 to 4 hours straight. According to the CDC, over 26% of Americans over 65 have type 2 diabetes, and millions more are pre-diabetic without even knowing it. That number is staggering. And the scary part? The damage from repeated blood sugar spikes happens silently. To your kidneys, to your eyes, to your nerves, to your heart. Every single day, quietly, without warning. So what you drink in the morning, with your meals, and before bed matters enormously far more than most people realize. This is not a small thing. This is your health every single day. Now let's talk about what's quietly making your blood sugar worse, because this is where most seniors get blindsided. Number 1. Packaged fruit juices. Orange juice, apple juice, cranberry juice from a carton. These are loaded with fructose, a type of sugar that bypasses normal insulin signaling and goes directly to your liver. A single 8-ounce glass of packaged orange juice contains about 26 grams of sugar. That's almost as much as a can of Coca-Cola. Let that sink in for a moment. You thought you were being healthy, but your blood sugar meter would tell a very different story. Number 2. Flavored sparkling waters. Many seniors believe these are completely sugar-free, but some brands add fruit syrups with 10 to 15 grams of sugar per can. Always read the label, always. Number 3. Store-bought smoothies. Even the ones labeled no added sugar. These are concentrated fruit blends that spike glucose fast because there is zero fiber left to slow absorption down. The bottom line is this: marketing says healthy, but your blood glucose meter tells the real story. This is why so many seniors are doing everything right on paper and still struggling with their numbers. It is frustrating, and it is not your fault. You were given bad information. Pause for a moment and think about this. Every morning you wake up and make a choice about what to drink. And that choice has a direct, measurable impact on your blood sugar for the next 3 to 4 hours. So what should you actually be drinking? Let's talk about that right now. The number 1 drink for lowering blood sugar safely, especially for seniors, is apple cider vinegar water. Now, before you make a face, let me show you why this is completely different from anything you've heard before. A landmark study published in the journal Diabetes Care found that consuming apple cider vinegar before a high-carb meal reduced post-meal blood sugar spikes by up to 19% in people with insulin resistance. 19%. From a simple diluted drink? Another study from Arizona State University found that drinking diluted ACV at bedtime actually lowered fasting blood sugar levels the next morning by 4 to 6%. How does it work? Apple cider vinegar contains acetic acid, which slows the digestion of starches, reduces the rate at which glucose enters your bloodstream, and improves insulin sensitivity in your muscle cells. Think of it like a natural speed governor for your blood sugar. It doesn't crash your glucose levels. It simply prevents that dangerous spike from happening in the first place. And for seniors, that steady, gradual response is exactly what your body needs. Stable, controlled, safe. Now here is the most important part of this video, and I want every senior watching to pay very close attention, because doing this wrong can cause real damage. Plain apple cider vinegar is highly acidic. Drinking it straight or even in a small amount of water can erode your tooth enamel, irritate your esophagus, and trigger acid reflux. We are absolutely not doing that today. Here is the safe, senior-approved formula. Step 1. Take 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, the kind with the cloudy, stringy substance at the bottom of the bottle. That is called the mother. That is where the beneficial enzymes and probiotics live. Start with just 1 tablespoon if you are new to this. Give your body time to adjust. Step 2. Mix it into a large glass of water, at least 8 ounces, ideally 12 ounces. The more water, the better for protecting your teeth and your throat. Step 3. Optionally, add a tiny pinch of cinnamon powder, Ceylon cinnamon specifically, not cassia cinnamon, because Ceylon cinnamon has its own blood sugar lowering properties, and it makes the drink genuinely more pleasant to sip. Step 4. If you need a touch of sweetness, add a few drops of liquid stevia only. Never honey, never maple syrup, never agave. Those are all sugars, and they will undo everything you're trying to accomplish. Step 5. Drink it through a straw to further minimize contact with your teeth, and wait at least 30 minutes before brushing your teeth afterward. When should you drink it? 15 to 20 minutes before your largest meal of the day, typically lunch or dinner. Or, as the studies suggest, one small dose diluted in water right before bed to support your fasting glucose overnight. Do not exceed 2 tablespoons of ACV per day total. And if you are on medications for diabetes, blood pressure, or kidney disease, please consult your doctor before starting, because ACV can interact with insulin and diuretics in ways that need to be monitored. Now let's talk about your second option, and honestly, for some seniors, these teas might be even easier to incorporate into your daily routine than ACV. These are 3 herbal teas with real clinical evidence behind them for blood sugar support. Number 1. Cinnamon tea. Ceylon cinnamon steeped in hot water for 10 minutes has been shown in multiple studies to improve insulin sensitivity and lower fasting blood glucose. Use 1 cinnamon stick or half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon powder per cup. Drink it in the morning before breakfast. It is warm, comforting, and your blood sugar will thank you. Number 2. Bitter melon tea. Bitter melon contains compounds that actually mimic insulin and activate the same glucose uptake pathways in your cells. It is widely used in Asian traditional medicine for managing blood sugar, and it has impressive modern research backing it up. Yes, it tastes bitter, but paired with a tiny amount of stevia, it becomes very drinkable. Give it 3 days and you'll get used to it. Number 3. Green tea unsweetened. Always unsweetened. Green tea contains a compound called EGCG, a powerful antioxidant shown in studies to improve insulin activity and reduce the inflammatory pathways that worsen insulin resistance over time. 1 to 2 cups daily is ideal for seniors. Drink it plain or with a squeeze of fresh lemon. And the critical rule for all 3 teas: no added sugar, no honey, no packaged sweeteners that contain maltodextrin. These teas must remain completely sugar-free to deliver results. The moment you add sugar, you cancel out the benefit. Here's what seniors who follow this simple daily habit actually report after 2 to 4 weeks of consistency. Lower fasting blood sugar readings in the morning, often down 10 to 20 points. Less energy crash after meals. That heavy, foggy, sleepy feeling after lunch that so many of you know very well? That is caused by a blood sugar spike followed by a crash. ACV smooths that curve and keeps your energy stable throughout the afternoon. Better sleep because blood sugar crashes overnight are one of the most underrated causes of poor sleep in seniors. Reduced cravings because when your blood sugar stays stable, your brain stops sending desperate hunger signals for sweet or starchy foods. Here at ActiveHealthCare and Senior Health Tips, we hear these stories from viewers every single week, and they are real. Now, I want to be completely honest with you. ACV and herbal teas are powerful tools, but they work best as part of a bigger picture. Reducing refined carbs, staying hydrated, and getting light daily movement all matter too. These drinks are not a replacement for medication if your doctor has prescribed it. But used correctly, they can meaningfully support your body's natural ability to regulate glucose, and for many seniors, that means fewer spikes, better numbers, and more energy to enjoy the life you've worked so hard to build. Before we wrap up, I need to make sure we are completely clear on the safety guidelines because your health always comes first. Apple cider vinegar is safe for most healthy seniors when used correctly and diluted properly. But here is who needs to speak with their doctor first. If you are on insulin or any diabetes medication like metformin, glipizide, or Jardiance ACV, can enhance the blood sugar lowering effect, which could potentially cause hypoglycemia. Monitor your levels closely and tell your doctor you are adding this to your routine. If you have chronic kidney disease, ACV is acidic and may affect your potassium levels and kidney function. Please check with your nephrologist first. If you have a history of acid reflux, GERD, or esophageal issues, start with just half a tablespoon in 12 ounces of water and observe how your body responds over several days. If you experience tooth sensitivity, nausea, or stomach burning at any point, reduce your dose or stop entirely. Your comfort matters. And one final reminder that I cannot say loudly enough: never drink packaged fruit juice thinking it helps your blood sugar. Even 100% pure juice is concentrated sugar without the fiber that slows absorption. Whole fruit in small amounts is fine. A whole orange is fine. Packaged orange juice is not your friend. Let me give you a simple daily blood sugar drink plan you can start tomorrow morning. In the morning, 1 cup of unsweetened Ceylon cinnamon tea or green tea before breakfast. No sugar, no honey, plain or with stevia drops only. Before your biggest meal, 1 tablespoon of raw ACV mixed into 12 ounces of water, sip through a straw, 15 to 20 minutes before eating. Before bed, optionally, half a tablespoon of ACV in 8 ounces of warm water to support your fasting glucose overnight. What to avoid every single day without exception. Packaged fruit juices, especially orange, apple, cranberry, and grape. Sweetened teas and flavored sparkling waters with added sugar. Store-bought smoothies from a bottle or carton. This plan is simple, it is affordable, and it is backed by real, published science. You do not need expensive supplements. You do not need complicated protocols. You need the right drink, at the right time, made the right way. That is it. That is the whole secret. If this video helped you today, I want you to do one thing right now. Leave a comment below and tell me, which drink are you going to try first? ACV water or cinnamon tea? I read every single comment and I would love to hear how it goes for you. If you found this useful, please share it with a family member or friend who is managing blood sugar, because this information could genuinely change someone's health. And if you want more senior-specific health tips like this one, safe, practical, and based on real research, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a new video. I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself, because you absolutely deserve to feel great every single day. This content is for educational purposes only. Please consult your doctor before making health changes.